Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm back with another witchy video, and I'm actually doing a part 2 today of must-have witchy books about spells, crystals and so much more. If you really do want to know more about them, go and check out that other video, but I'm super excited to show today's book. But yeah, if you want to learn about some really cool witchy books, keep on watching and let's get straight into the video. So the first book I want to show off is the book of Witchy Wellbeing, Rituals, Recipes and Spells for Sacred Self-Care by Ceridwen Greenleaf. It's just everyday witchy wellbeing. It's just a beautiful book, and yeah, beautiful. And it's got just beautiful illustrations and everything on it. So let's read the blurb. Be inspired by this practical and enchanting handbook for creating personal magic and wellness, filled with healing spells, intentions, rituals and recipes, the essentials of witchy self-care and wisdom. Easy to do practices from setting up your wellness altar to harnessing the power of intention setting and affirmations to help get your life to the next level of wellness. Healthy and nurturing recipes for herbal teas and tinctures, incense and essential oil blends, and classic crystal cures to invigorate as well as relax. Simple meditations and rituals for both solo and group spell work. So it's just a beautiful book. Very, very beautiful. All the illustrations are absolutely beautiful. So let's read the contents. Introduction, The Art of Sacred Self-Care. Chapter 1, Happy, Healthy You, Enchanted Ideas and Mindful Magic. Chapter 2, Creating an Altar, Your Personal Renewal Center. Chapter 3, Time-Tested Tonics, A Cup of Contentment. Chapter 4, Kitchen Alchemy, Nourishing Body and Soul. Chapter 5, Growing Blessings, Herbs, Flowers and Trees. Chapter 6, Essences of Wellbeing, Aromatherapy and Essential Oils for Self-Care. Chapter 7, Sacred Self-Care Stones, Crystals, Gems and Geodes. Chapter 8, Pagan Prayers for Healing, Solo and Group Intentions. So the next two books that I want to talk about today are both by Harmony Nice. Wicca, A Modern Guide to Witchcraft and Magic. And on the blurb it says, to me, Wicca will always be about experiencing the earth, working with what you can find and practicing the craft for its true meaning. It promotes equality in all and has brought me many benefits, acceptance, kindness and self-love. Harmony Nice is at the heart of a growing community of modern-day Wiccans who practice natural magic to improve their own lives and the world around them. In Wicca, she encourages you to explore the positive impact that ritual, meditation and embracing nature can have on your creativity, confidence and sense of self-worth. Discover how to cast spells, start your own book of shadows, join a coven and feel empowered to follow a path that feels good and true to you. So basically, she obviously used to do videos talking about how to cast a circle, how to cast spells and different spells you can do and everything like that. Like, she did all the basics, and I think a lot of people gravitated towards Harmony, myself included, because she taught you the basics. And I think sometimes when you are getting into witchcraft and magic, it's really hard learning all the very basics, and so she encompasses all of that in, you know, her Wiccan path, and it's just really, really beautiful. It's just all the very basics you need to start your Wiccan magical journey, basically. Just an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous book, and I learned a lot with it. So yeah, I would definitely highly recommend this. So in the contents of Wicca, we have My Story, Introduction for a Modern World, Part 1, What is Wicca? Wicca, Witchcraft and Paganism, Divination, Nature, Threefold Law, Morals and the Wiccan Reed, Magic, Wiccan Paths, the Book of Shadows and Deities. So all the very basics there. Part 2, Why Explore Wicca? Mental health benefits, meditation, self-care, creativity and kindness. Part 3, How to Get Started, Wiccan Holidays and the Wheel of the Year, Altars and Magic Tools, Spell Work, Colours, Crystals, Herbs and Plants, The Witch's Alphabet, Astrology, Small Changes, When Others Don't Accept Your Faith, Wicca on the Sly, City Wiccans, Small Spaces and Finding a Coven. Got all the basics in there, and it's just really lovely, and the way it's described and the way she's written it is just absolutely lovely, and you feel very connected to her path and journey, and it's just lovely. Other Harmony book I want to talk about is Heart Magic, Wiccan Rituals for Self-Love and Self-Care. So on the blurb it says, you have everything you need inside to grow into the fullest version of yourself. Follow Wiccan witch Harmony Nice on a beautiful path to healing in her transformative new book, Hearth Magick, featuring spells, rituals, tarot spreads, recipes and journal prompts. Harmony will show you how to open up to the magic of the world around you and truly let go of the things that hold you back. By living in rhythm with nature and the cycles of the seasons, you will learn how to connect with and care for the beauty that lives within you. This is your guide to living a magical life. So yeah, that sums it up so beautifully. Like it's just got everything you sort of need in there to connect more with yourself, to connect more with self-care, learn more about yourself. And she's even got loads of spells in here as well, and she's even got recipes in here as well. It's just got absolutely loads and loads in there to connect with your magic, connect with your journey, connect with being a Wiccan or pagan, connect with just yourself. So Hearth Magick is just the perfect title of this book. Let's get into the contents of this book. So we've got introduction, my story in the making of this book. Part 1, magic for the mind, intuition, trust, life-changing meditation, connect with your inner child and shadow self, and art magic. Part 2, magic for the body, food and cooking magic, magical movement, rest, intimacy in Wicca. Part 3, magic for the soul, celebrations for the soul, creating a self-love altar, living by the reed, healing and letting go. And part 4, magic for the world, manifesting for a better reality, protection, cleansing, physical self-expression and connection, relationships and friendships, magic outside. So in every aspect of your life you can make it more self-love, self-care and magical. So what a beautiful book. The next book I've got to talk about is Everyday Magic, Rituals, Spells and Potions to Live Your Best Life. So this is by Semra Haxiva, and it's a very unusual book. It's got this like eye on the front, and let's read the blurb. So, in Everyday Magic, Semra Haxiva will show you how simple magic and rituals can be used as powerful tools to channel your inner power and lead a fulfilled life. Looking to make positive changes, cleanse, heal and embrace a little more spiritually? Learn how to weave bespoke spells, construct an altar, create manifestations, moon rituals, gratitude meditations and more. Try your hand at blending oils to increase your luck. Use a candle manifestation to get over past lovers and brew a special tea to stay calm. Featuring information on crystals, moonology, herbs, oils and much more. This is a book on cosmic assistance that is accessible for everyone. When you are happy and positive on the inside, it makes you glow on the outside, and Everyday Magic will help you do just that. First part that basically tells you all about the basics of witchcraft, how to cast a circle, this, that and the other, all like basics like that. And then the second part is all about basically spells. It gives you loads and loads of spells. So yeah, let's get straight into the contents. What I love about this book as well is that on a couple of the pages it's got really good quotes. So on this one it says action and intention equals magic. So yeah, and I feel like when you know quotes like that, just really understandable things that are short and sweet, it helps you understand magic a lot more simply. And I wish someone would have just said action, like doing things, actually doing the spell and having that intention behind the spell and intention behind whatever you're doing. That is what magic is all about. So contents, introduction, welcome to my book, history of magic, how to use this book, moon phase icons, and that's all the introduction. Part 1, getting started, basic toolkit, hot charcoal guide, ultimate spell accessories, how to dispel spell remnants, how to build your altar, how to cast a circle, sigils, PSI balls, and magical correspondences, crystal family tree, pendulum and moonology. And then part 2 is spells and potions, essentials, third eye, courage, protection, love, money and prosperity and luck. So yeah, great book. So the last book I've got to show today is Hearth and Home Witchcraft, Rituals and Recipes to Nourish Home and Spirit. This is by Jenny Bland, also known as the Comfy Cozy Witch. I absolutely love Jenny. I love her podcast, and she's just she's comfy cozy. That's literally it. And she talks about the Sabbats and the seasons and the Wheel of the Year and the Fae and just everything within paganism and witchcraft and magic and self-care and just everything. And I absolutely love her podcast, so I would definitely check it out, and it's just so lovely to listen to. I listen to it whenever I've got a long drive, and it just makes the time go so fast, and it's just honestly lovely. So yeah, I absolutely love her, and she's got her Instagram as well that you can check out, and she gives you little ideas. I consider myself a cottage witch, a hearth witch, and so this really does help me embrace the lifestyle of living more authentically within the home, more cozy, more comfy, and just living that cottage witch, hearth witch lifestyle. So it says on the blurb, for author Jenny Bland, Witchcraft is in and of itself comforting, a perfect blend of storytelling, witchcraft and warmth. Hearth and Home Witchcraft will be accessible to any witch at any point in their journey. A book filled with information, rituals, spell work and recipes to nourish yourself, nourish your home and nourish your spirit. Jenny's Witchcraft is about connecting with nature, your higher self and something beyond. A deities, spirit, the universe, and being comfortable with your true self in all aspects of your life. So the first part is all about Hearth and Home Witchcraft, and she discusses all about that. Second part is all about in the home, and it's really good because she sort of explores how to live every day like a witch. You know, within a home you obviously have to keep it tidy, clean it, and these are just such mundane things that sometimes a lot of people don't want to do, but if you add your magical twist onto that, it makes your home magical, it makes you feel more magical, it makes you connected to your practice, and it lets you explore magic in the everyday, and it's just really, really lovely. Chapter 3 is in the kitchen. She gives you recipes, and she talks about herb magic and tea magic and having a kitchen altar and all stuff like that. Chapter 4 is all about sacred spaces, so she talks about how you don't have to just have one altar or sacred space. You can have an outdoor one, a kitchen one, you can have it in any specific room in your house depending on what type of witch you are and what type of witchcraft you are feeling connected to, or you can have different types of altars depending on what you like, what magic you like to do at different times. For example, you might have one dedicated to deities or a specific deity, you might have one dedicated to the fae, you might have one as your like everyday one, you might have one dedicated to crystals, you might have one in your kitchen dedicated to cooking magic, and therefore have your favourite herbs on your kitchen altar and things like that. Chapter 6 is about the garden and nature, and that's when she discusses about fairies and fairy magic. She discusses about a witch's garden and all the different types of things you can put in your garden to make it more magical and witchy, and she talks all about flowers and herbs and just being outside, being in nature, connecting yourself with Mother Earth, and witchcraft outside, and how important it is to touch grass. Chapter 7 is about everyday rituals, finding magic in the everyday things, creating a morning ritual, creating a nightly ritual, how to connect with the elements, just everyday things. And she even talks about correspondences and also magic with children. I'm a mother myself, just like her, and so it's really nice to be able to think of ways that I could do subtle little magical things with my son and just connect with him in that aspect, get him connected to Mother Earth and the elements and things like that. There's some daily mini rituals, everyday sachets and magical pouches, and yeah, just wonderful everyday magic. And then she's even got here, so depending on the different section of the book, she's got different recipes and different rituals throughout the book scattered about. But if you want to look for a specific one, or you want to just see what she's got there overall, then she's literally even got a glossary of all the lists of rituals and recipes throughout the book, so you can literally go down and be like, okay, a doorway blessing, that's on page 49, you know, and so you don't have to scavenge through the book looking for a specific ritual or recipe. It's all there. A beautiful book. I feel like this is one of my favourites, this and Heart Magic. are potentially some of my favourites. I just think she's written it really good. She's fantastic with storytelling, and I think it's a fantastic book, so I would highly recommend this, especially if you are a mum, if you have your own home, and you just want to connect and make it feel more magical in the everyday and within your home, within your magic. And yeah, it's just, I love this book. I love it a lot. So yeah, well, that is all the books I have got to show for now, and yeah, let me know your thoughts on all the books if you want to read any of them. So yeah, those are all the books I've got to show for today. If you liked this video, please give it a like. Let me know down below if there's any other witchy videos you would like to see, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye.